Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Graeme Dean and I'm here today representing the Chair of Agroecology in U-Divulga. My presentation today is entitled The Tangible and Intangible Services Provided by Pastoral Systems. The object of my doctorate is to demonstrate the tangible and intangible services created and maintained by pastoral systems. Now, the first question you may be asking yourself is, well, what are pastoral systems? Pastoral systems are traditional livestock systems that can be found all over the world, from the Spanish Pyrenees to the African savannas. It is estimated that around 1 billion people today can be considered pastoralists. That's roughly 1/8 of the global population, making pastoral systems very relevant for many of the Sustainable Development Goals, from food security to gender equality and, of course, life on land. Unfortunately, pastoral systems are in decline in many parts of the world due to a combination of social, economic and environmental pressures. In order to demonstrate the tangible and intangible services created and maintained by pastoral systems, required a 3-stage analysis. Stages 1 and 2 involve the examination of the literature concerning pastoral systems, firstly at the global level and secondly at the level of the Mediterranean basin, one of the most important biodiversity hotspots in the world and home to pastoral systems for more than 5,000 years. The result of examining the literature revealed that pastoral systems are the providers of food as well as creators and maintainers of landscapes, and as a consequence of this, biodiversity. But perhaps surprisingly, pastoral systems were found to be creators of cultural identity. This cultural identity created by pastoral systems means that pastoral landscapes such as the Pyrenees or the Kenyan grasslands can be considered cultural landscapes which provide tangible and intangible services to society through the enjoyment of these landscapes both physically and psychologically. Pastoral systems were also found to face many drivers of change, from societal drivers of change with the abandonment of rural areas to economic drivers of change where pastoral systems are unable to compete against intensive agriculture in the open market, to environmental drivers where climate change creates large-scale uncertainty for pastoralists. All of these things limit the ability of pastoral systems to create and maintain services. The third stage required an examination of policies that affect pastoral systems across the Mediterranean basin, and how these policies affect the tangible and intangible services provided by pastoral systems. It was discovered that the services produced by pastoral systems can be affected both directly and indirectly by policies, and that the intangible services are rarely directly considered in policies, but are instead normally a byproduct of other policies, directed at the regulation of landscapes, for example. To summarise, I would like to say that pastoral systems do provide tangible and intangible services to society and are critical for maintaining biodiversity in the Mediterranean basin in particular. Pastoral landscapes are indisputably cultural landscapes which provide services to society as a whole, and they face a complex set of pressures from environment and society. Policies that affect pastoral systems can have either a direct or indirect effect on providing services. And lastly, I ask you, do we need to better acknowledge our pastoral landscapes? And if not, can we afford to lose them? Thank you very much. Once again, my name is Graeme Dean. Goodbye.